So basically, if you were like a magician that saw my like blah 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 vlog, it was basically my normal stuff. That was my normal stuff, which was cause effect, conscious reality, law of attraction, blah blah blah. And then basically the depressing thing is I wrote in my book, but it was the book that was my book because I own it. Does it exist because of street code? If you write in someone's book, do you own it? And basically, yes, you own it and you can write what you want. Is it your book? Yes, it is. And is it your book that you own? Only if it's a book that is legally yours, that exists as your book that is literally yours. And did I write in my book? It is the book that I own, that is mine, that is exists in mine. My reality, which is that basically you own it and it is yours because it is what it is worth, which is basically what it is what. And basically what it's worth is that basically what you put into it, and basically is it yours then it is yours. And then the book that you write is basically yours, which is good. And what you write in your book is how you use the book, which is yours. And how do you know you own it is because you own it, which is good. How do I know I own mine is because I know it's mine, which is good. It is my study journal. And is that a good thing? Basically, it's good for me, which is good. Anyways, back to that was my blog and also my personal day, which was interesting. Anyways, it's gonna hit like this, like you're gonna miss. It's gonna hit like a seven nation army, gonna hit and miss. It's gonna hit and miss. It's gonna hit like a seven nation army that's gonna hit and miss. It's gonna like a 7 nation army that you're gonna hit and miss and gonna get in this, gonna get in this. Bum bum, ba da 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 da. I don't know how that sounded, but it's fine. Gonna hit and miss. It's gonna hit and miss and gonna hit like this. Um, why I chose my book and not my book? It is literally my book, but is it my book? It has to do with the idea, which is that basically it's your energy, which is good, and my regular book is my book, and it's a good book too, because I know how to use it, which is basically it's a good book to have. So it basically goes dream recall, not reality check. It goes visual temple, vision of temple of dreams or a temple of awareness, depending on what you do. And then it goes vision quest, life is but a dream. Now, how does it work in that it's the real world? It basically goes that it's in the real world, and what you can do in the real world is the real world stuff. So when you do in the real world, it's what you can do in the real world. So when you can do it, you're dreaming in a dream. So basically, you're practicing what this book is practicing for the other book, which is the present. If it's not the real world, then it's a dream world, which is the astral world, which I've already wrote in the other book. But I can do that in the astral world. So basically, I can do anything I know and studied what I've studied, which is good. And I know I can study what I've studied is true and what I've studied. So you can just make things appear, which is good. And also you can do things which is basically energy work. And in real life, can you do that? You can physically do things that you can physically make in real life, but you have to physically make them. And how you can do it with energy of the real world, is I'm still working on that, which is fine. Which is okay. And now this stuff, you're asking if it's on my social life and if it's free. Basically, it could be free if you find it, and so if people find the music or find whatever on my vlogs, they can basically do with want it, but basically they're watching it for their own importance. Now, Dreamtime is different, and So the idea is dreams. So basically, I put dreams in the other book, which is important because it's also in the other book, which is important, and doesn't make me upset. No, it doesn't make me upset because it's my book, which is good because I own both of them. Now, the question is it my book? It's my book. Um, is it legally mine? Yes, but is it legally? Am I the legal owner? Yes. Then is it stolen? They said I got it from a place I worked, which was interesting. Now the book was legally mine before I bought it. I mean before they said before I bought it because what it is basically it's a secret thing. That value is basically the value of something what it's worth. So the value of something you can get that is worth yours is what you can get with the value of what which you have. So the value that you have is the value you can get because value is the idea that value is work with faith. Money with work, which is money with work, which is value, which is interesting. That's all I have to say. So it's legally mine and it's literally my research, which is good. So that's why I call it my study journal because it's mine, and I wrote the truth in the book because you have to write the truth about your stuff. That's how I did it. Anyways,